This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by the North Law Firm. For car accidents and negligent security cases, call Joe at 239-337-1191. And by Lee Health.
Southwest Florida, welcome back. We're so thrilled to unveil a new person to our show, Payton. He's the president of Hearts and Homes for veterans, and what they do in the community is just spectacular. Don, welcome to the show. Good to be here.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
I see you got on your Hearts and Home veteran shirt, but those two H's, people may have seen those when they've gone on what street and passed through where on that building?
Well, you on Alicia Street, right off of Fowler.
When they see that big building?
Yes. There's a 40-foot flagpole, and we're very proud of it.
Okay. Now, what is taking place in that building?
Well, at Hearts and Homes, we have a 40-foot building, 10,000 square foot building. We have, on one side, we have the warehouse. We have over 830 items and multiple of that. Once we get a veteran in a home, we give them everything you see in your home. We say we make an empty house a home, we really mean it.
Describe your partnership here with the American Legion Post 38. It's a great partnership.
Well, with him and Kim Gage is the reason I started this and got off the couch. So this last 5 years, it's his fault that I spend almost every waking hours at Hearts and Homes for Veterans.
Okay. Him being Kevin Boyd, the
Mr. Boyd,
here. They don't
yes.
see him right now.
Yes.
Did you, from what you described to me and how much it has grown and how big it is, when you first got off the couch and got started, did you envision it would become such a big operation?
I had a vision in my mind where I wanted to go, but I was scared to tell anybody. I didn't want to scare them off. We worked very hard to get the proper people on the board and get it started. Just 3 years ago, we had $26,000 in the bank. We had one van donated by Sheriff Scott. We had 4 storage units that were donated, and that was it. We bought a $230,000 building. We converted it. It's $1 million building now. And it's all due to local generosity from businesses and individuals and volunteers.
You primarily service veterans.
We serve up to 130% of poverty. All the veteran needs is a DD 214, a picture ID, preferably a veteran's card, and we take care of them.
It's fair for me to assume you are a veteran?
Yes, sir.
Give us a little bit about your military background.
Well, I served in the Marine Corps from 68 to 72, and I served in Vietnam in 1969.
Okay, appreciate your service.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
When you see what you guys are doing 5 years from now, what would ideally it look like as well? You will have grown too?
Well, we want to get into affordable housing,
Really?
but not just affordable housing. We want to get into supportive affordable housing. Just putting a veteran in a home is not always the final end, just like it's not when you get a homeless veteran into a house because it's an empty home. We want to make sure that they continue on, they get a job, make sure that they get the proper care and assistance they need to continue and have a happy life.
And you have a lot of volunteers involved in what you're doing. Why do you guys feel so passionate about what you're doing?
Well, I can't answer for all of them, but I can tell you that it makes me feel good. I get more out of it than I give. In Vietnam, we would never leave anybody on the battlefield. When I come home, I've seen too many of our brothers and sisters that's left on the battlefield of life, and it really bothers me. So I feel good when I can help one of them get back on their feet.
We have your website that's appearing on the screen and a phone number, but I'd like for you to say it verbally as well.
Yes, you can give us a call at 239-674-1719 and stop by the building. We're more than happy to have anybody come through and tour the building. We're proud of everything we're doing.
Excuse me. When people go to your website, can they make donations there as well?
Yes, there's a PayPal button you can push and you can make a donation. You can also, there's an address, and you can mail it directly to Hearts and Homes for Veterans.
And you encourage people to come by and tour and learn about what you do. Do they need to make an appointment or just stop in?
Well, sometimes they need to stop in. We're only open Monday through Thursday from 8 in the morning to 2:30 in the afternoon. And many times we're out helping veterans, and we might not be in the facility at that time.
Doing real work.
Yes.
Man, it's been such a pleasure having you on the show, and those pictures that we've seen of your operation are just spectacular. Keep up the good work, and we look forward to getting you back here in the future, and maybe even bringing Lee Pitts Live out to Hearts and Home one day.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Let's
Thank
bump
you
out.
very much.
Stay right there.
Thank
Let's
you
bump
for
you
having
out.
me.
As the saying goes on this particular show, for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those like Don and all the fine people at Hearts and Homes who are doing it. We'll see you next week on the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Lee Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.